Hi, Gems. Gemini, Gem, and the holograms. This is going to be your end of February proofread. How's it going? What y'all been doing? I'm just going to say that. It rhymed with doing. And it was kind of like doing. What y'all been doing? Who y'all been doing? I guess I can say that. Not me. Nobody. Nobody, baby. No. Chariot, what are you moving on from? Right? You're leaving something behind you because it's time. You know? It's time that you put something behind you so that you can see what was in front of you. You know? Two of Cups is here. Y'all feeling something for somebody? Why do these keep doing that? You know? Let me cut these cards. Y'all all over the place. Of course. So this Two of Cups is related to, you know, the High Priestess. It's also related to the Justice card. And it's related to Pluto too. So we're talking about the power of love, and we're talking about the power of achieving emotional balance. We're also talking about the power of healing and how, you know, relationships, healing from relationships, and how relationships that we form can teach us or, you know, spark healing from other past things that we've experienced, because other people kind of like, they either challenge or they feed into our perspective. They kind of like, you know, match and elevate our intellect, you know what I mean? And they can also make us aware of things for ourselves. So the relationships that we experience after going through something are actually very important, because we are able to use those tools, right? Those skills of awareness, right? Because this is related to Pluto and also the High Priestess, those skills of awareness, right? And we can calculate and we can formulate a new opinion, right? Based on that new perspective that we have, and we can act out on that new opinion that we, you know, have given ourselves new permission to form, okay? So this is kind of like, also, don't judge a book by its cover either. You know, for some of you out there who have someone who might be, or even if you're a cross watcher, you know what I mean? I don't know. This is Sun, Moon, or Rising. But, like, don't judge a book by its cover. That's also what the Two of Cups says to me. Because you have to get an experience, and you have to kind of, like, get the essence of something, the taste, the flavor of something before you can even judge it. And that's why it's related to the Justice card. And the Judgment card. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's talking about that, Gemini. Okay, here we go. The High Priestess. Bam. I just spoke about it. So, like, and what did I say? Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? So I want you to kind of, like, remember that. And it is talking about you healing from relationships. But it is talking about you tapping into, like, your spiritual awareness. What is your level of spiritual awareness, right? You know, or religious, or whatever it is. We're going to call it spiritual awareness. We're not going to go there. Spiritual awareness. And that includes all umbrellas of religion and everything, you know, because I don't want to force anybody to, like, have to think in what way that they can, like, connect to the higher power that is love and light. You know what I mean? So it's like, think about what it is that these things have taught you, okay? And the powerful source of inspiration, you know, that is the gift of insight, okay? So, like, and that's going to bring balance to whatever situation that you are dealing with. And don't be afraid, you know, don't have any fear of what it is that you're being taught, or whatever this kind of like, it's almost like, when we think about, like, the destination, that's almost kind of scary, because it's like, well, you know, there's a lot of things that can happen between here and there. And there are a lot of things that happen between here and there in life. So when you have these expectations that things don't change, they do, right? And that's when we get into trouble. That's why these twos are related to the second house, because Taurus doesn't necessarily want things to change. But Gemini is used to things changing, and they actually inspire change, right? So that's what we're talking about. We want this change to inspire you in the right ways, you know, and not discourage you. Okay, right, here we go. We got Taurus here. I just spoke about that second house, you know. Change inspires. Okay. And this is leaving some young devilish ways behind, young, you know, that kind of stuff too. So it's like now we've matured. You know, we've matured. Definitely. The King of Pentacles is for sure talking about maturity because it's 1/3 Aries, and Aries is behind Taurus, right? And then the King of Pentacles is the last suit and the highest energy there, right? So maturity, right? And how are we using our head differently? You know, we also take pride in this growth, right? Dedication, right? You got to be dedicated to your personal growth, right? And being dedicated to your personal growth is challenging because your personal growth is going to have a little bit of like bridge burning in there. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean like that in a negative way, but like you're going to have to leave some things behind, right? And they're like ways that just don't necessarily suit you anymore, like that type of thing, right? Anyway, yeah. We got Leo here, Leo energy here. But we also have energy from Cancer and also the Chariot. But it's funny because you are leaving something behind again. It could be a Leo that you're leaving behind, Gemini, or you could be leaving behind Cancer or Libra, you know, because this is a 7, right? But this is saying like whatever you're leaving behind and whatever you're going towards is an opportunity for you to strengthen your character. All of the 7s are talking about strengthening your character, you know, and strengthening your abilities as well, right? So sometimes you have to go outside of your comfort zone and you have to do things that you maybe haven't done before to kind of like reassert the level of pride you have in who you are. You know, and that's why we have to be challenged and we have to overcome struggle because it's like it's showing us something that we haven't seen before from ourselves, right? And something that is actually valued that we need to do more of. You know what I mean? So it's saying that you're going into a new chapter or you're going into new territory, right? Or you're coming out of that position of feeling like I need to be tucked back here and be safe in this way. It's like, no, I'm coming forward and I'm not going to soften, you know, how my drive, right? So that's what this is talking about as well, Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going on the other side. I like this reading. All right, you got the Prince of Cups and the Princess of Wands, right? You want to be free. You want to be free. You're not trying to really take on this Prince of Cups energy here. It's almost like this is a little bit too much, too sensitive, right? It's like somebody that's like too open for you, you know, and you just kind of like want to do your own thing and be free and have this new experience that you're having, right? You're actually not. It's weird, you know. I feel like you have new beginnings of things that you're focusing on. You're focusing on like money, you're focusing on stability, you're focusing on changing some things in your reality that are going to better suit your new foundations, right? So this is kind of like building and cultivating something, okay? For some of you, it could be a relationship just because the Two of Cups came here. Or this could just be somebody apologizing. You know, Princess of Wands is earth and fire. You know, so this is it's almost kind of like where there's smoke, there's fire. Right. The Princess of Wands is talking about, you know, setting out on having new intentions, right? So the ways that you're doing things are different. The struggle for survival is different. That's always changing, you know? So it's kind of like you're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings by like leaving them in the, you know, waiting at the bar. But you got other stuff to do too. If they can deal with the fact that you have stuff to do and you're trying to build stuff and cultivate stuff, and they can like rock with you being like free and all that stuff and doing what you do, cool. When the time happens, when the time comes, well, until we meet again, you know, sure. But for now, I got stuff to do. All right, Gemini, thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot there, and my personal account is NYC Kendrick. You know, DM me there if you want a reading, or you can email me at providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. That's the email that it's coming out, of course. I'll see you guys later. Bye.